What is up, friends, and welcome back to a super effective episode of Bell Pepper Team Podcast. And guess what? You don't need any max revives here. That's what we're here for. I'm Don.
Was that what you were spending the last 5 minutes trying to figure out?
First off, I made that up earlier. It was the second part that I was trying to piece together and make sure it worked out. Don't hate on my cold open. I'm Don.
I'm Shane.
I'm Corey.
And I'm Davis. The most handsome of the Bell Pepper Team squad.
And the one who likes to ruin people's jokes.
I'm the most enemy. Look at my hair.
What's on your lip? What's on your lip?
Mine?
Probably M&M.
Disgusting.
Hey, Don, what's on your lip? I've never seen that thing in your lip.
I have children that at work who'll come in and they're like, "What's on your face?" I'm like, "It's an earring like you have on your ear." And they're like, "Why?" And I'm just like,
I don't know. 9 times. Okay, so whenever my dad talks about Don, 9 times out of 10,
"Do you still have the lip ring?"
He'll ask if he still has the lip ring. It's really funny.
Didn't your dad try to rip it out of your
Not
lip?
actually.
My dad?
Yes, Dave's dad approached me and he was like, "Is this real?" But no. So yes, welcome to episode 7 of the Bell Pepper Team Podcast. This week we're going to be talking in honor of Pokemon Red and Blue's birthday. What came out in September 28th of 1998. So it can drink.
She legal.
Or she's been legal, but she can drink now. So hooray for Pokemon Red and Blue. We're going to be talking about some Pokemon. We're going to list off what our least favorite / worst / dumbest Pokemon are. And this is also good because new Pokemon comes out in November. So, Yay. So what have you losers been doing in this past week that I'm unaware of?
In the past 20 minutes, I was asleep.
That's true. Yeah. We tried to get Shane to... We were like, "Shane, are we doing this? When are you doing this?" Because we were going to do it early today, earlier than normal, but Shane just decided to not respond. And then Dave had to call him, and he's like, "Oh, guys, I was asleep." And I was like, "No shit, let's go."
No, I've just been playing... I've been playing recently the Smite game on the phone. Smite Blitz. Davis, call me trash.
Just play regular Smite with me.
I don't have time for regular Smite. I can't sit on my couch and play Smite.
Smite sucks. I'm sure that game sucks even worse than normal Smite.
Smite sucks when I played it.
Finished Link's Awakening, and I love it. I 100%ed it, did everything, got all the hearts.
Etched the bird?
Etched the... Not really a bird. It's more of like a whale thing that flies. It's a game. The game's from Game Boy Original.
You think I know anything about the Game Boy Zelda game? Because I don't.
Well, it's well past spoilers, but it's awesome. It looks really cool. I would recommend anyone to play it, except for the one caveat that it's $60, which it's pretty short for a $60 game, but it doesn't really matter because I approve of more short games because then I can actually complete them, and I have plenty of time to complete them, and I can go and do everything in it in a reasonable amount of time because I bought it when it came out on the 20th, and I finished it on the 27th. So it took me a week to play and do literally every single thing in that game. Plus the dungeon creation feature is really cool. It's like Mario Maker, kind of, except it's instead of creating your literal own dungeons, what you do is of all the dungeons that you've played through, you get the different squares from them, and then you can place them in different areas in a grid, and then make your own connected dungeon. It's really cool, and that was required to get some heart pieces and stuff. So I spent a fair amount of time in that too. But I would recommend the game a lot. Very fun. One of my more favorite Zelda games, I would say.
Cool.
Maybe not. But I love all Zelda games.
Have we mentioned what your favorite Zelda game is, Don?
I don't know. Maybe.
What is it?
Wind Waker?
Mine?
Twilight Princess?
Yeah.
It probably would be Ocarina, but I played Majora's Mask 3D when I lived with Davis, and I 100% of that one too, and that one always scared me when I was younger because of the time mechanic, but now that I'm not a stupid idiot kid, I really, really, really like that game. A lot.
When I replayed Majora's Mask, I fucking loved it. Fantastic.
Shane, what's your favorite Zelda game?
It'd have to be Breath of the Wild.
Or what's your favorite? Or what's your favorite Zelda game?
Ocarina.
My favorite is Twilight Princess.
You're the Twilight Princess scrub.
I really like Twilight Princess too.
Scrub, it's amazing.
It's dark and edgy and has to be different.
All Zelda games are dark and edgy, except for the Game Boy.
Wind Waker.
It's pretty dark and edgy.
It is pretty dark, but it's so cartoonish. I love it so much. I need it on the Switch.
Doesn't matter. This is not a Zelda episode. We'll probably have one of those eventually. Does anybody else have anything interesting they want to add about their week in the world?
No.
Corey, You play Shenmue?
Unfortunately, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god, I can't believe I wasn't gonna mention that.
Corey
Yeah,
played Shenmue.
Shenmue 3, the trial for
On a Pokemon
Kickstarter.
episode, we got him talking about Shenmue 3 somehow.
I ultimately want Corey to talk about Shenmue every week, but sometimes there's just no news about Shenmue.
We need a Corey Shenmue
jerk off corner week our segment, and here it goes.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Jerk away.
It's amazing. It was a lot of fun. It looks a lot better than the trailers made it seem.
It does not look that much better than the trailers make it seem.
It does.
Me and Davis both agree, and we don't have jerk off eyes for Shenmue. It doesn't look that much better.
Looks like poopy. Corey, how many times did you splooge while playing?
I was averaging about 3 times per second.
You said you beat it in like 20 minutes, didn't you?
Yeah, it was really short, but like it's not supposed to. Turns out I just ended up like I don't know if I glitched it or not, but you're supposed to like, go fight this guy, and once you beat him, the trial's over, but you're supposed to, it's supposed to be really difficult. You fail against him, then you have to go somewhere to train and then go fight him again. And so it's supposed to be a much longer trial. But yeah, I beat it pretty quickly. It was awesome. They have the capsule toys.
Oh boy.
Yay.
Hey. It was amazing.
Gotta collect them all.
Well, what?
So that was a tie-in to Pokemon.
Wonderful. Well, nobody has anything else, and I imagine nobody has anything else.
I said something.
Oh, what do you have?
Apex got its new map today.
Well, what a perfect segue, Davis, into our news segment, and right into news. Apex gets a new map. So it's a new map called World's Edge, and it released today. And the game released. Did it release this year? Has it only been this February, I believe? I guess it's not been out for as long as I thought.
Google.
I'm pretty sure it only came out in February. But it's the beginning of Season 3. We get the new map.
February 4th.
February 4th. So World's Edge is the new Apex Legends map, where molten heat and chemical ice collide, according to the Apex Legends Twitter. Join our cast of legends, including the newest legend, Crypto, on the dropship as they're whisked from Planet Solstice towards World Edge on planet Talos. That is also from the Twitter of Apex Legends. You played a match in it, didn't you, Davis?
I was trying to, but then my game crashed.
Oh, that's right.
But I was watching a video of like the new places or whatever, or the new map and all there, and it's really cool looking.
Did it have like a bunch of different biomes?
Yeah, the problem with the first map is that it was like there's a desert area and then there's a green area, and the desert area kind of varies but not really, and the green area kind of varies but not really, and all the buildings are the same, and it's not very unique. In the new map, it's like super colorful. There's a bunch of unique buildings, like there's skyscrapers and like mining facilities and all these cool looking areas.
And a train.
And there's a train that goes through the map.
That apparently you can fight on.
Snow biome. Yeah, there's snow biomes. There's lava. There's all these cool different like biomes. There's like a sulfur pit kind of looking thing. So they've added more uniqueness, I guess, and more different things. You said it nicely, where it's like they're chasing. It's a better game than Fortnite, but they're going to be playing catch up, because like Fortnite's super varied and super stylized, and it's kind of like Apex is doing the same thing to catch up and like similar.
I've been saying it forever. Fortnite is so cool, and I don't like Fortnite that much, but they do stuff that is cool. They are cool. And no matter what no matter what Apex does at this point, Apex is a better feeling game. It's a more enjoyable game, but they just aren't cool enough. They don't do the cool stuff that Fortnite does, and I wish they did. This might be the first step in the right direction, but we'll see. Maybe if they do some cool events, like they don't have to be like branded events like like how Fortnite does Batman and Avengers. They could just do let's do a Halloween event. Just be like, there's pumpkins everywhere. Do a Christmas event. There's Santa trees everywhere. I like events. I'm a sucker for events, and I just want cool stuff. Give me cool stuff.
Hopefully they do that kind of stuff.
And
I'm excited to play the new map, see what it looks like.
More vibrance is cool.
Yeah.
Also, what happened today? Destiny 2 went free to play and launched on Steam.
Oh.
So if
Did I get my money
you
back?
no,
Darn.
and you can also do cross save now. So I played a little bit of Destiny 2 today on Steam. I downloaded it. I pre-installed it last night, and I played a little bit today, just to feel it. It looks very nice on PC, and it plays very well on PC. And I swapped my character over, so now I could play with my same character on Xbox or PC and level them up simultaneously and jump from one to the other. So, I launched it, and my character was there. He was fine. I had no issues playing earlier today. I got right on, and it's fine. It's the new version of the game called New Light launched, and I guess what happened with it. So it's like added the beginning of Destiny 1 where you kind of like learn shit. I guess it's been added into this game. I obviously didn't play because I didn't start a new character because it had already I had a character I didn't want to restart. But they added a bunch of stuff with this. There's going to be season pass and stuff. They've got silver, which is their premium currency and stuff. And then I also tried to play again at 3 or 4 o'clock today because I just wanted to jump back on it. Could not actually get in. It said the servers were too full, and it's you're in queue. And I'm like, all right. It said you're in queue. You'll join in a little while. I'm like, okay, fine. And I was probably in queue for a minute or something, and then a queue number popped up. I was number 17,000 online. So I'm like, okay, I'm not playing today, and I quit, and I was done. So from what I could tell, at least people are very interested in playing Destiny 2 again, which is cool because Destiny was fun. I would enjoy to get back into it, and I think this will be the opportunity that I take to get back into it because I can play it on my PC for free.
Yeah, I think there'll be a lot more people coming now that it's for free and it's on Steam, so it's double easily accessible.
Yes, free-to-play games are the thing that makes money. I didn't look into what the premium currency is used to buy. I imagine Ingrams or other things like that.
That was in there when the game launched.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, no, I bought Destiny 2 on the Xbox like an idiot.
So did I. But it was, in 2017 when the game launched.
Yeah, but that it's used to buy emotes and shit.
Well, I think you could also buy other stuff now because I went into the premium currency store because there's tons of shit to buy in there, tons of stuff, and it gave me free. It gave me free Ingrams when I went to use it. It was new stuff. It's oh, here's free stuff. And I think I don't remember what I got. I think I got a new speeder or whatever. But yeah, so Destiny 2 is going to get a pretty decent sized bump here, I'd imagine, with Steam. It was a big download. It was an 80 gig download too, so be aware for all of you.
Yeah, I'm actually downloading it right now.
I would probably not recommend doing it while you are recording, or else your computer is going to suffer.
Well, let me double check. I know I started it before. Oh no, it's paused.
Okay. Moving on. In relation to what I talked about last week, Borderlands 3 is going to have an anniversary celebration because we are reaching the 10-year anniversary of Borderlands. It came out in 2009, Borderlands 1. Wow. And so we're going to get legendary drops all month. So from now, or whenever it started, so the celebration is from October through November 4th. But the first event is called Boss Week. It runs from...
I was going to mention that. Because I think last weekend or this weekend was actually National Boss Day. And so Randy Pitchford tweeted something out like that.
Like National Work Boss Day?
Like National Work Boss Day.
Ugh.
Yeah. Before I was so rudely interrupted.
National Boss Day is literally every day.
It's true, because they run everything. It runs until October 8th, the boss event week. So it's got a list of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 bosses, and all of them have an increased chance to drop. Each of them has a specific legendary for it, and all of them have an increased chance to drop said legendary. Except for 2 of them have increased chances to drop class mods. So...
It sounds like we need to hurry up and finish the fucking game.
And the next 4 events are much more mysterious, according to Polygon, with further details announced as they will approach. Week 2 will be Rare Spawn Hunt, and will run from the 8th to the 14th. Show Me Iridium is going to be week 3, which will run the 15th to the 21st. Mayhem on Twitch is week 4, which is the 22nd to the 28th. And then Spooky Surprise is some kind of Halloween event from the 29th to November 4th. So we'll get new stuff in Borderlands. And as we play
The
through,
spooky-
maybe we'll get some more legendary drops as we beat the rest of our bosses.
Spooky surprise. We already know that the Halloween themed
The Halloween stuff is going to be.
mid
I think it's unrelated.
October.
I think it's unrelated
Okay.
to this because the Spooky Surprise
Okay.
is only the 29th to the 4th, and the Halloween event is longer than that.
True. Okay.
So we get some more updates and some more Borderlands stuff. That's pretty cool.
I'm also a fan of what Borderlands 3 is doing. If they're gonna have events like this more frequently, I'm down.
Give me events. Give me events. Give me a Christmas event. Give me a Thanksgiving event. Have me fight a giant turkey.
Give me a
Arbor Day
reason to come
event.
back.
Cut down trees.
Give
What did
Said
you say,
it
Shane?
last week. I'll say it next week too.
what
What did you say?
if they do more events like this, it will give me a reason to come back.
I heard. Never mind. Yes. Okay. Next, Mario Kart Tour. Shane,
It's trash.
did you play Mario Kart Tour? It made money.
Yes. It made money, sure. It made money because you have to unlock the characters through randomized gacha machines. Like any
Boxes?
I don't.
loot boxes.
Uh,
It's Japanese though, so
doesn't.
Okay.
I played it.
they call it gacha.
I don't like it. I have Mario Kart 8. I would much rather play Mario Kart 8 any day. I don't like holding it as you hold it and like move your character to try to turn. Don't like that at all.
I still can't tell if I'm playing against real people or not.
I actually have no idea how it works. No, it's a single player experience. You race against bots.
But the bots have names. They go from normal
They
names
appear to
Chinese.
have actual Nintendo account usernames. Once again, from Polygon, giving you the impression that you're playing against real humans, but you are not playing against real humans.
Okay.
So they got you.
Okay. That explains why I win.
Yes. Which
Otherwise, you get last place.
which characters did you get first, Shane? Which two?
The first character I got was Toad.
So did I. Which second one you got?
I'm trying to remember.
Was it Bowser?
Yes.
So it might be the same for everyone because I got Toad and Bowser first.
It's not.
So how did we get literally the same ones then?
I don't know. Mary Grace got
Who?
my friend Mary Grace
I don't care.
got
who you-
Peach and Baby Peach immediately.
Oh,
Well, she lost.
She did.
good for
She
her. You
hates
pay
it. She wanted Toad.
$4.99 a month for a subscription fee that unlocks 200cc racing mode and some gold colored rewards. It's optional, but it doesn't sound like it's worth it.
2-week free trial.
Is that what you did?
Yes.
All right. Well,
What did Mary Beth do?
Mary fucking Grace. God. And I don't fucking know.
all right. Well,
I don't really.
jumping
care,
to another
Shane.
Nintendo property that also made money, Pokemon Masters, which also I played less of, but also kind of lame, made $33 million globally in its first month. $33 million for what appears to be a subpar game in its first month. Let me say that one more time.
I don't think that
$33
that's-
million. It's a free to play game.
Is that
I think
a
that's-
lot?
It's a free to
I'm pretty
play
sure-
game. $33 million.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure that's on par for Nintendo.
It's the second best between Pokemon mobile games. So I imagine behind Pokemon Go.
It's second best out of 2 games.
There might be more.
no, there's Magikarp Jump.
There's multiple.
It's
Oh yeah, Mario Jump, everybody's favorite.
I said Magikarp Jump.
Magikarp. Ooh,
That's a thing.
yeah, my brain turned off.
$33 million.
Being a subpar Pokemon game, I did find myself playing it more than I find myself playing Mario Kart.
Okay, I actually have the list of the Pokemon games right now. So Pokemon Go, okay, Pokemon Go murdered it. Pokemon
no
Go had
shit.
made $302 million.
In the
Pokemon
first
Masters
week or
first month.
Okay.
Pokemon Masters made $33.3 million. Pokemon Quest, which was the pixel shitty Pokemon game, made
Ugh.
7.6 million. Pokemon Duel made 3.7 million. Pokemon Magikarp Jump made 3.3 million, and then Pokemon Rumble Rush made 760,000. Regardless, I mean, while Pokemon Go is the monster Goliath that it is, and was probably never going to come close to that. Number 2 by a lot is still pretty significant. Like that's a significant amount of money for a game that, at least from me playing it, seemed pretty subpar.
Don, do me a favor real quick.
Okay.
Look to see how much Fire Emblem Heroes made on its first month.
Probably a lot, but then you guys have to talk while I do this.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Have either of you two played this Pokemon game?
No, I The only thing I know about is the small things that you had said a few episodes ago, and I have no interest in it. I just want Pokemon Go to get better because I actually play it.
I don't really play Pokemon Go, but Pokemon Masters, like I played it a little while, and I actually enjoyed that one better than Pokemon Go.
You bastard.
Corey, that's
Still
because
have
you could
open gifts
let you.
from jerk. Open my presents. I love you.
Davis, I don't think we're friends
no,
on Pokemon Go.
We are. You just ignore me all day.
No, because I am max level with Don, I believe, and no
All
one
right.
else.
Here we go. I'm going to show you and Matt Ice, the only people actually watching this. that you are well.
What are you talking about? What am I max
Maybe-
level
Doesn't
on?
think Shane doesn't think we're friends on Pokemon Go, even though we did it after an episode.
Oh.
So,
No, we didn't do that on.
Uh,
Did we do
idiot.
that? Did we
Look,
do that
ready,
on
watch.
Pokemon Go?
Let's see. Let's see. Way down here at the bottom where you belong.
low quality.
Look,
The-
let me
So I guess within 5 months,
focus. There's you.
Shane,
Oh.
Fire Emblem Heroes within 5 months because I can't get the month for some reason. 5 months, I made about $74 million.
Oh,
So-
so this Pokemon game seems to be probably doing better than that.
I mean, if it hangs on, Fire Emblems had like the staying ability, but I don't know that this game will continue making that kind of money. It might just be like a splash in the pan and then gone. So, but we'll see.
Shane, let's talk about your hair, Shane.
It got worse because I moved my headphones.
Looks like you slept standing on your head.
He might
It's
have.
spinning.
We don't know for sure how he sleeps.
No,
he's like
I fell
he's like
asleep
an
on the
upside down
couch.
vampire. All right.
What did you say, Shane? You fell asleep? What?
I fell asleep on the couch after eating the pizza.
Okay, where was your head? What was the position your head was in?
Missionary.
Pushed up against some.
For you audio listeners, I just tilted my head sideways.
Whatever. All right. Next bit of news. Moving on. Moving on, you jerk offs. With some more Pokemon news, but it's actually Pokemon Sword and Shield, a game that we care about. There's a Cerebi update that Pokemon Sword and Shield will have 18 gyms spread across
Whoa.
a minor league and a major league, which is interesting because that is way more gyms than normal.
Way more.
It's more than twice because there's usually 8, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We have more than twice as many gyms, and there's actually 2 leagues. So I wonder if you have to like.
They're going to either have to bump up the frequency at which you go through the gyms, or there's going to be a higher level than 100.
The game just might be longer.
Or it might take longer to level stuff up, but then that's grindy.
Does that mean 2 Elite Fours?
Maybe
They're all elite.
there might be 2 elite floors.
Could be.
Minor Elite, Major Elite.
And there will be an autosave feature in Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Awesome.
Cool.
HMs will not return. XP share is automatic.
Dope.
There's. Hold on, I'm still reading. Okay, so the 18 gyms with different type gyms. So it's going to be every gym will be all the types will be covered by a gym.
Okay.
So instead of being like you only having 8 like types of gyms,
Yeah.
every single type there will be a gym for every single type, which is also interesting.
Can't wait for the normal type gym. I hope it's the last gym. That'd be funny.
Just let me go
Just a,
kick the shit out of.
just a Zigzagoon.
I don't even know that.
the level 100 Zigzagoon. What?
Well, there's the new. No, there isn't. Is there a new Zigzagoon? Is there a regional Zigzagoon, or is it?
It's a third evolution, I think.
It is, but it's.
Or no.
Is it
Well,
even
I
a
don't know.
Zigzagoon? I don't remember. Doesn't matter.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
there's a little more information. That game.
I like that.
That game comes out in November 15th, I believe.
A little over a month.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
I'm very excited for it, but it looks like there's going to be
Yes.
a lot of replayability with it, which would be cool. But also probably, I mean, more daunting for people who really like Pokemon games. It'll be really good, and then Corey, hopefully, you'll be able to play it. I know that you usually can't stay hard on those Pokemon games. In a game that's twice as long doesn't seem like it's
something
created to you.
Yeah, it's something where like I don't know when I first pick it up because like whenever a new one's coming out, like I love it. Like I love it. I want to go get it. I play it for a few days and then I just kind of go back and just kind of stop.
that's kind of what I would do for the old ones. But now that I've been playing Pokemon Go pretty heavily for the last 6 months, I feel more excited about it.
Pokemon Go is
More
very different
invigorated.
though.
What's that? No, I know, but like I was totally out of the Pokemon. Like I bought Sun and I bought Sun version. I think that's like the most recent one, and I played literally one day, and it didn't stick.
I beat
And I don't know why I bought it because I wasn't even that interested, but I just did.
Moon and Ultra Moon or whatever it was called. I beat both of them. So I've been on Pokemon train hard for a good time now.
I did not get any of the Ultra versions of Sun or Moon, but I beat both of the normal ones.
I didn't beat Sun, but I played quite a bit of it. Usually, I think what ends up happening is just another game comes out, and I end up playing that.
You're still gonna be playing
What was the date?
Shenmue.
What was the date you said this is coming
Pretty
out?
sure November 15th.
15th. Yeah, Shenmue comes out November 19th. So
So beat it in 4 days.
Cora will not be playing Pokemon. And then the last bit of news here that I have, I believe, this is the last piece. Yes, this is the last piece of news. This is something that seems like I should have known about, but I guess I didn't. So, are you guys familiar with this PlayStation Now service?
yeah,
So I remember it being more expensive than this, but PlayStation Now subscriptions are now $9.99 a month. You can get them monthly, and it's going to start off with like GTA 5, God of War, and more big games are being added to it. So it's like they're according to the PlayStation website, PlayStation Now is the first and only console game service that uses cloud technology to deliver an unprecedented breadth of games through streaming and downloading. And today, I'm truly pleased to announce new updates to the service to take our subscription gaming efforts to the next level. This is Sony's big step to be Game Pass.
Don't they know Game Pass, or more like accurately Stadia, which is all only streaming?
Stadia's not out yet, though.
No, it's not out yet.
Right, but it's like we're the only one.
They are the
for
only one
a
right now.
They
a
are.
little bit.
Why wouldn't if you can say that now, why wouldn't you say it now?
I guess so, but like
Game
At that
Pass,
point,
you don't-
this you could test it out and be like, oh, this actually works.
it's not
It's
gonna
probably not gonna be the same. But this has existed for a while anyway, but it was more expensive. So the $9.99 price is way more appealing. The games, so it's like GTA 5, like I said, the new God of War, Uncharted 4, Infamous Second Son. These are all pretty old games.
They're also non-multi. I guess GTA is multiplayer, but like they're more single-player experience focused because there's probably input lag.
You can get a 7-day free trial for new users. I might pick this up and give it a shot. But you can do it for $9.99 a month, $25 a quarter, or $60 a year. It's still way cheaper than it was before. It's not terrible. The games definitely could be better. We'll see how they keep up with it. I'm going to probably do the free pass, see how it plays, and then cancel it because I don't want to pay for this because I either have these games or don't want these games. I just want to see how it plays mostly. And if they could put new games on it-ish, or pretty new games on it, like I cannot imagine that they will do the Xbox model and just release all of their inside like studio new games at the same time, because that is just straight up absurd that Xbox is doing that.
Mhm.
But if Sony does do that, that would be a way to compete with it. Like I feel like I heard a lot about Game Pass, like when it was coming out, and like it was kind of a big deal. I had no idea that this existed until I was literally. This was like on page 3 of Reddit when I was scrolling today. I was like, oh, clearly this doesn't even matter to people because it's nowhere near the front page, and it's. But I mean, hey, it's cheaper, and it's games that everybody has already. But we'll see. It's a start. It's a start. Is anybody else
Cool,
going to get it,
yes.
or do they care? Everybody's got a PlayStation, right?
I'll yeah.
I mean, you can get this on PC anyway. Like, I've got the PlayStation Now app installed on my computer, but that's it.
I have my PlayStation.
Yeah, I'll probably try
exclusive.
it out.
My PlayStation is exclusively for exclusives.
Yes, me too.
Yes.
But mine's old, and I let the girlfriend use it because she wanted to play Spyro.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's why I have one too.
yes, but also I have Spyro on my Xbox because I accidentally ordered it on Amazon way before it came out, and then it just showed up on release day, and I'm like, oh, I almost bought it again because I had no idea that it existed, or I had bought it. So let's actually schmooze right into our top for this week, which is Pokemon Red and Blue. Specifically
Yay.
Red, or specifically whatever version Davis emulated, because we pseudo played together.
Yeah.
For a little while.
I downloaded a ROM of Fire Red and streamed it on Discord, shared my screen or whatever, and we randomized it just for shits and gigs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did the. What was it? A special edition, or did you just do like red randomizer?
Nope, it was Fire Red randomizer, but there was an option to have the national from the get go. So like there was generations 1 through 3, just totally available. Like we had a Lugia on the route 2
that we could not catch.
Yeah, just in the grass.
They've tried
you spent
for
a
so
lot.
long.
You spent a lot of time.
I made a save state right before I threw the Pokeball, and I just kept loading and throwing and loading and throwing. It was impossible. So, but it was fun. It's been a long time since I played the first generation. Even though I guess Fire Red's, I mean, it's the same thing. Just third generation
in color.
engine, yeah. But it's been a long time since I played Red or Blue, so it was fun to play it again, especially with the random version or randomized aspect. Because
I don't think I could play these games, the old Pokemon games, if I didn't have a reason to play it like a randomizer or some new theme to it.
No.
Because the new Pokemon games, just like the quality of life things that are in it, like you could just run from the get-go. You don't need like shoes or anything.
Yeah.
You can move faster. There's like XP share by default in like these new games, so you don't have to like just work the shit out of these like weak-ass Pokemon. It's
Fucking
they have
Magikarp.
come like shitty-ass Magikarps or whatever, but they have come so far in the series. And I'm so excited for this new game because it looks like even probably the most broad jump that the series has ever made, we're going to be getting in just a month and a half. But, I mean, it all started back in good old Kanto in Pokemon Red and Blue. It actually came out as Red and Green. It came out in 96 in Japan, early 96. So we didn't get it until it was like 2 years old. I didn't realize it was that old before we actually got it in America. Almost 3 years old. But what was our starter that we played with? What did we have?
we had a Solrock.
That's right. We had a Solrock, and we named
was-
him
Moonpoo.
Moonpoo, which doesn't make
I don't
any
know
sense
Why?
because he's the
not a
sun
moon,
one.
He was the sun.
Mm-mm. We named him Moonpoo. We had good old Moonpoo. He sucked for so long,
Yeah. And then he learned
until he got to like level 15, and then he started being good.
That's a
'Cause
good.
you got-
The cool part about randomizers because it's like I randomized the move set, so there was like a grass Pokemon that learned Flamethrower, and just like you get random crap. Just you can kind of turn a crappy Pokemon.
We saw a
Into the
lot of
power.
legendaries also in
Yeah.
a very short period of time. Like
There was a Mewtwo,
couldn't get it
the Lugia,
because you're out of Pokeballs.
and I probably couldn't catch it with just a basic Pokeball.
Celebi.
Celebi, yep. So we
Jirachi?
made it, Jirachi. So we made it to. Okay, so there was I don't know why, but there was like a part of the ROM made it so that the text boxes, like when characters were talking, either flew by really fast.
Real quick, hold that thought. Before that, we got through. What's the first forest?
Viridian.
So we got through the Viridian Forest, and Davis loaded a save pre-Viridian Forest, and we had to go way back, and it killed like 30 minutes of our time,
Yeah,
which is a huge pain in the ass.
thank
We had to
you.
redo everything, and it was like the really grindy early part of the game.
Yeah, it
So-
sucked. It sucked real
But
bad.
continue.
Okay, so there was like a bug, or I accidentally clicked this thing, but it made the text go by for characters speaking go by super fast. Like you would have a split second to even get one word out of the text. And sometimes text just didn't show up at all. So if you're at all familiar with the game, there's a point, or at the Lieutenant Surge gym, you have to go around to all these trash cans and looking for a key. And then if you find a key, it's in one of the adjacent, or the second key is in one of the adjacent garbage cans. But I didn't get any text pop up when I looked in the garbage cans, so I literally had no idea if I had found a key or not. So it was just completely blind, running around, just randomly clicking garbage cans. So there's no way you'd ever be able to do that because it randomizes, and if you get the wrong garbage can, it resets. So I literally that's where we stopped because we were screwed because we could not progress.
But we played for a
So-
little while. We had a good time, and we got to play some random Pokemons and just play some old school Pokemons in preparation for our new Wonderful game. Shen did not play because he was getting a colonoscopy.
No.
From his friend.
Yeah, I was like, that's what I was under the impression that you were doing.
No.
You sure, Shane?
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Whisper.
No, I had a date.
No. Yeah.
That
You
no
sound
one
kinda
gives
like
a shit,
Sally
so
did
let's not talk about it.
Colonoscopy, that's what it was.
Yeah, totally.
Well, regardless, doesn't matter. Shane didn't play with us, but me and Corey and
I
Davis
did play a
played.
bit. I watched a bit.
No, you had it going in the background because you only have one monitor, so you had whatever you were actually doing.
Noob. One monitor noob. But yeah,
And then-
I'm gonna go over a couple scores of the old Pokemon games just for
Real quick, what's everyone's favorite old Pokemon game? Pre-DS era, so Game Boy game.
Crystal.
Silver.
Easy,
Ruby.
no question.
Davis,
Ruby.
what'd you say? Same.
Ruby.
Ruby.
That's the game I played the most.
I played
By
Crystal
far.
the most.
Yeah, Silver was the first one that I ever actually had.
I said this before. I had blue for my green Game Boy and Game Boy Color, and when your Pokemons are poisoned, the screen goes. Brr, brr. When I was a child, I thought my game was broken because, like NES games, when they would be fucking up, they would do that literally that same screen as you were
Mhm.
playing. So I was like, "Oh, my cartridge is fucked up." So it was really annoying. But I was also a stupid, I don't know, like 5-year-old
small
maybe.
brain kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and who was
peanut
scared
butter.
of a time mechanic in Zelda?
It was intimidating. I wasn't like afraid of it. It was just an intimidating process to be like, "Oh, I only have 20 minutes to beat this game." I'm like, I can't do that. There's no way I can do that. But it's actually not intimidating at all because it's a very vital feature of the game. It's a very awesome feature of the game. But like I said, some aggregate game rankings from literally game rankings. The Red and Blue both got the same ranking at an 88% from them. Let's see, it's 4.5 stars from All Game. EGM gave it an 8.5 out of 10. Famitsu 29 out of 40. It's such a weird ranking scale. GameSpot 8.8 out of 10. IGN 10 out of 10. Nintendo Power 7.2 out of 10.
Really?
It is not a 10 out of 10. But by
For 19 whenever?
No. Mm-mm.
For a Game Boy game?
Even my 4-year-old brain would have known that it was not a 10 out of 10.
No, probably not. That's probably fair. But
The only two games that were like in that range, I feel like, were Zelda Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. Those two are like the only ones that like were great.
Or
didn't play
but you're
either of those.
forgetting the Pokemon trading card game on the Game Boy.
that
You're
taught
forgetting
that taught
those
kids how to
are
play
hot
Pokemon card
trash.
games, and that's not true, Corey. Those games taught kids how to play the actual Pokemon card game, which I still don't know how to play.
Yeah.
I knew how to play at one point. I couldn't tell you now.
It's just like Yu-Gi-Oh. We made up our own rules. when we were
Yu-Gi-Oh is
kids.
way easier to play though, because
Yes.
there's like you have this many attack points and this person has this many defense points. Very simple. With Pokemon, it's like you have moves that do this much damage. You don't know how much health you have. It's not like specifically written out on the cards.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. How much health do you have when you play
Health?
Pokemon?
You don't have any health. It's the Pokemon that have.
So when do you
Yeah.
lose? When your deck is gone?
When you're out of Pokemon, you don't have like your deck has a certain number of Pokemon.
That's fine. How many Pokemon does it have?
I don't
6?
know.
Clearly, you don't know how to play this game, and it's obviously not very well played out for you. Proving my point. Thank you.
I told
Regardless-
you I don't remember how to play.
So thank you for arguing with me to prove my point, because you agreed with me even though you argued with me. Gold and Silver. I gotta look at that. Got an 89% on game ranking. IGN gave it a 10 out of 10 again. Didn't go down. GameSpot 8.8 out of 10. Nintendo Power gave it an 8.7. And hold on, I gotta
What the hell
count
are
this.
you doing, Don? Why are you like?
Well, because there's very tiny text. Give me a second.
You're like the old man
Nintendo Life.
focus.
Gotta get his
What the hell?
bifocals.
What's
Nintendo
your
Life
pillow
give it-
in your chair?
It's a corgi butt.
With the little X.
Yep.
Nice.
John just fingered the dog.
Nintendo Life gave it 9 stars out of 10, and it literally has these tiny ass stars that I have to count. So Pokemon Silver and Gold a little bit better, and then I grabbed the wrong mouse there. I'll check Ruby and Sapphire, just to round it out, just because that was what you guys said was your favorite. Ruby and Sapphire. Yeah, this is Steven Universe characters. I need to type in Pokemon.
Oh, that's funny.
84, 82, actually lower.
Well,
IGN,
they didn't use the
IGN
tr-
only gave it a 9.5. That's so weird.
You can't trust IGN. They're awful.
No, but I mean, comparatively, everyone ranked it lower than the first two, which is weird because I feel like a lot of people like Ruby and Sapphire,
Like me.
like you.
Ruby had the best soundtrack
Yeah.
of any Pokemon game.
The new
When
games.
they remade
Continue.
it and they made it orchestrated, I really like that. That was cool.
They the newer games are getting too cutesy for me.
I hated the or like most of what I played for Sun and Moon because it's all freaking exposition. You walk 5 steps and then it's freaking story
That was the
time, and
problem.
I don't give a shit about.
I didn't
Stop
play
talking.
these, but that was the
Quiet,
problem
man.
with Black and White and Black and White 2 is they were exposition, and the exposition was very bad.
So-
The new exposition the exposition of the new games was very cutesy and kiddly, but it was fine.
If I had
I
seen
didn't
one
mind it.
more stupid thug man come freaking jazz hands dancing up to me, tell me some bullshit that I didn't care about, I'm gonna kill myself.
You're gonna get it. You're gonna get more of it because it's even more RPG now than it has ever been. It's gonna be more RPG now than it's ever been, for sure. Like it's just the way it's gonna be.
Whatever. I'll suck it up and play it or whatever. Or I'll
We
think
love
about
Pokemon, and because we love Pokemon so much, we're gonna talk about the Pokemon we hate.
it.
So we're gonna do a draft of our top 5 dumbest, stupidest, least favorite Pokemans
Pokemon.
in Pokemon.
Who's first?
I
Dan, you
did
go
not
first.
randomize it this week, so
Dan,
I will
you
go
go
first.
No.
because
I'm gonna randomly go.
I have to go.
I'm going first.
Don,
Shane
Corey,
goes last.
Don, Corey, me. Shane.
I'm sad.
Perfect.
All right.
I had a joke and
I was gonna
everything.
let you go second, Shane, but then you had to be.
But my joke!
Your joke is bad. You want me to ruin your joke? I can ruin your joke for everyone right now.
No.
You're,
I
you're
know the
first.
Please, I will
Do it.
legitimately try.
I'm not gonna take your Pokemon because I don't think that Pokemon's that bad. It was almost on my list, but it did not make my list. Okay, so my number 1 pick of stupid, dumb Pokemon that I hate. I'm gonna go with Probopass.
Oh, that's on my list too.
The stupid guy with a big nose and a giant mustache that's basically just like a tiki head. He looks stupid, and he's got a dumb mustache and a dumb nose. That's the only reason he's
Yeah.
on this list. He's my number 1 pick
Yeah.
because he looks really stupid.
Nosepass.
Probopass.
Nosepass looks dumb, but Probopass looks way worse.
Yes. Too stupid for me.
Too stupid.
All right, Davis.
I thought I said Corey was.
Just kidding. I meant Corey.
I'm gonna have to go with Jinx.
You
Jinx,
racist.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Corey hates
No,
black women.
It's a fucking Pokemon that is first of all, it is racist depiction.
It's
I
a
think
purple face.
You're racist.
It was black before, and then they changed it to purple because people made
Yeah.
were like got mad at it.
But I remember just like the cartoon would scare the shit out of me as a kid. It was a little scary.
Yeah, it was a pretty creepy depiction.
But yeah.
That's fair. All right, Davis.
My turn. Dunsparce is easily the worst Pokemon that exists
Why?
because it's a little like cicada shell that doesn't do anything, doesn't evolve.
I'm
It is
actually-
freaking normal type.
I'm with you
Literally
there.
does nothing. It's like
I like it in Pokemon Go.
like, hey, we need in this game we need to add 100 Pokemon. We're at 99 and we are all about to pass out. Let's think of something that sucks ass and we'll put that in. Whatever the first person shouts, and then the guy who's like already asleep, drunk, he's like raises his hand, he's like cicada shell, and then they're like, all right, whatever, screw it, and they put it in.
All right, whatever. Shane, tell us why your first pick is Trubbish.
Fuck you! Speaking of trash Pokemon, Trubbish! That's all that needs to be said. It's a pile of garbage. Literally.
Did you hear all the laughter that we did? That's as
Yeah.
much laughter as all the
As the 7
2
viewers will get.
people that are gonna listen.
Davis is currently holding up a sign that says Shane Smeals for those audio listeners.
I think my stealing your joke was funnier than your actual joke. So you're welcome. Back around to me. Let's see. I'm gonna go with my second pick is Mr. Mime.
Fuck you.
Suck a nerd.
That was gonna be my next.
Why is a mime a Pokemon? Why is he banging Ash's mom? These are the questions that we have
I think
for
he's-
Mr. Mime.
I think he's the bitchinest Pokemon because he's banging a hot.
I never had
Lady.
him in any of the Pokemon games, and he's just menacing. Mimes are creepy to begin with, and so he's a menacing, mother banging mime, and somehow a Pokemon. That's
Yeah.
all I have to say about Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime can suck it. Who just turned off their phone?
Go, Corey.
That I accidentally hit the silence off and locked it. Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
sick.
My next choice is Bidoof, or however you
Oh,
pronounce it.
that's nice. That's on my
I-
list too.
I fucking hate it.
You don't like Bidoof?
First of all, that name
It
just makes it sound like a doofus.
Sounds like Shane. It's the
Sure.
if Shane was a Pokemon.
Excuse me, that would be Rowlett because Rowlett has a bow tie.
No, it'd be a skinny anorexic version of Bidoof.
Rude with a bow tie.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bidoof's good. Bidoof's the worst of the Route 1 Pokemon each game.
Yeah.
Easily.
Go, Dave.
Shuckle. Shuckle sucks.
I thought about putting Shuckle on this list, but I didn't think Shuckle sucked that much.
Shuckle's designs, whatever, but again, it's like Dunsparce. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't evolve. I think it's normal type, and it's just like useless. I don't think it has any positive sides that I.
You trade for it in silver and gold, I believe.
What do you trade?
I don't remember.
With.
That might not even be true.
I may have just lied to you.
I might have fact check on your own. It's not my job to fact check. It's my job to make proclamations
You have to trade your Mewtwo for a Shuckle.
for Shuckle.
Confirmed.
That only knows Tickle. All right, Shane, what's your pick?
This would
Is it
be
Trubbish's evolved form?
no, it's not.
Is it Trubbish again?
No, Gotharita.
Gothorita?
Gotharita.
So guess what
It-
Shane did? Shane found the list that I found and is literally just going down the list instead of.
No,
I don't even know
I'm
what that
really
Pokemon
not.
is.
I'm really not. If they think if Wednesday Adams was a Pokemon,
It's just like a.
Oh,
Pokemon with,
why?
Like
what's
stockings.
your problem with
It's
this
not
one?
even. It's not bad. Again, I'm telling you, Shane found the same list that I did, which was just totally wrong. and
Why
it's
did you
like,
look up a
I
list?
picked that
I-
one.
I
I
went to
don't
my. I literally went to the. For me, this is what Don did. I went to the Pokedex app and I scrolled, and I'm like, I don't like that one, and I wrote it down.
Uh-huh.
And I scrolled, and I'm like, I don't like that one, and I wrote it down.
I've got a list of all, or like a sprite list of all of them. So that's how I've been.
all of these Pokemon I remember from the anime that I've recently. I say recently. I had watched. So
Did you mean to say?
Why don't you like
Ranker.com?
this Wednesday Adams?
I just think it looks stupid.
Shane,
Okay,
aren't you into big titty goth girls though?
spelled with
Does
Ds.
this look like a big titty goth girl? Because it's a
I
fucking
mean,
Pokemon.
I mean, maybe it evolves into one. I don't know. Let's see.
It doesn't.
All right,
No, you're right.
Shane. For my third pick, because we're moving back around to the top, I'm gonna go with Klefki. It's Keyring. It's a Keyring Pokemon. As I was scrolling through my list through the Pokedex and I was looking at all of them, there were some that are like things. Like there's the gears, or there's like the sludge, there's all that stuff, and it's like, I mean, those are kind of dumb. But none of them are, it's like, why is this a Keyring and a Pokemon? And I thought about it a little while, and I'm like, I don't have an answer. So because of that, it goes on this list. It's stupid.
Throw it on the list.
Klefki gets number 3 on my list. Corey, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is Weedle.
Yeah, we can suck.
Yeah, we don't consider it yet.
Weedle sucks.
That's all
I,
that needs to be said about
I'm-
Weedle as far as
Yeah,
I'm concerned.
really, that really is.
Weedle sucks. Beedrill's cool, and you need Weedle to get to Beedrill, but Weedle sucks.
It's not worth
Worse
it.
than Caterpie. Worse than Caterpie for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Davis.
My third pick is gonna be Pineco. Pinecone.
Ah, damn it, that was on my list. Stupid ass pine cone. Because
You know why it's on my list?
it's a pine cone.
It's a pinecone with eyeballs, and it's not like cool.
Pine cone with
Pinecone.
eyeballs. Yeah, that was a good pick.
Turns-
He was-
It turns into something cool, kind of. It's got like cannons on it, but
pine cone is not cool, however.
no. Pine cones are like yard trash,
Unless you're a hippie.
and then you love them.
And then you love them. All right, Shane, what's your number 3?
Scrafty, the hoodlum Pokemon. The one Pokemon that has to hold its pants up.
There's 2 Pokemon.
Oh, my bad.
Fool, Scraggy, and then Scraft. Frickin' moron. Well, I'm gonna open up this list.
I need to
just
look at this
fact
Pokemon.
check it to Shane.
Oh. Do you not like it because it has to hold its pants up? Don't you have to hold your pants up?
No, listen, I have to hold my pants up because I can't. Because I'm too thin.
So is this? If you look at him, look at him.
And I don't have to do that anymore.
Look how thin he is. That's
yes,
you if you had a
and-
mohawk, loser.
Yeah, he lost a ton of weight, you dickhead.
Okay,
Okay,
he was
then you
suffering.
buy
He
new
was
pants.
suffering from Corey problems, and then he's suffering with Shane problems.
2 opposite sides of the spectrum.
Very opposite side of the spectrum.
Shane's different spectrum.
All right, Don's number 4 pick.
Rude. I'm not. That you can't say that on the internet.
I don't know what he just said. So
So
I'm
Shane
gonna go
was on the
for
spectrum.
a twofer with my pick. Gulpin and Swalot, number 316 and number 317.
Gulpin.
Because I'm taking them both because they're 2 sides of the same coin. They're literally just Grimer and Muck of a different generation and worse versions of them,
And not as cool, yeah.
and not
Except-
as cool.
Gulpin in Smash Bros is effective compared to Muck in Smash Bros.
Hey, speaking of Grimer and Muck,
Loser.
I said this to Don and Corey. I don't think Shane was in when we were playing, but I said, "Hey Shane, I'll do it to you. You know how Ekans is like Snake backwards,
Yeah, Davis.
and Arbok is Cobra backwards?
Yeah,
Well, what's Muck backwards?
come.
I'm gonna clip Shane exclaiming that, and I'm gonna give it to the world.
and you're gonna make it your text tone.
Yeah. You also told us, Davis, so for the fact that the world doesn't know is that NASCAR is NASCAR frontwards and backwards.
Yep, frontwards to backwards. NASCAR is spelled. Wait, NASCAR is also spelled NASCAR backwards.
Palindrome.
Yeah, prove me wrong.
100%.
All right, don't fact check. All right, Corey, what's your 4th pick?
My 4th pick will be Goldeen.
Goldeen.
I hate Goldeen. It's so fucking annoying. So fucking
You know what's worse than
annoying.
Goldeen? Sea King. That's not my thing. But
It's not that
like,
bad.
normally evolutions get cooler. Goldeen gets worse.
Seeking doesn't
I
flail
think
like
Seeking
Goldeen
is
does.
a little better.
Davis, 4.
Was that it? Okay, by 4. You know what's a really bad or cool, what's really cool? Pokeballs. You know what's really lame? A Pokeball that's upside down with the face. Voltorb is lame as shit.
Yeah, Voltorb's pretty lame. It's cool that he explodes.
It's cool that it kills itself. It's my favorite part about it. Hey Shane, stop texting and tell us your 4th thing.
I actually accidentally closed a tab for my 4th Pokemon, so I was like, shit.
Did you close the digitalspy.com/video games?
No, I didn't, Davis.
Whatever.
I closed my Spinda Pokemon.
Spinda?
Spinda.
Spinda's on your list?
Spinda's on my list. I never liked it. It's a bear with swirly eyes.
But it's cool because it has like a million, like it's like a snowflake, and there's like the patterns on it are never the same. There's like a million different patterns you can get.
Okay. Yes, I want to point out that it's also called the Spot Panda. It has bunny ears.
You
You have bunny ears. All right, my last pick.
I wish.
got them. Those aren't
Maybe
panda
people would.
ears or bunny ears. Those aren't bunny.
They're not bear ears.
My last pick. Pokemon number 590, Fungus. It's a Pokeball fungus mushroom. I have no reason for this. It was just stupid looking.
Spell,
And
spell that for
also
me.
stupid looking Pokemon.
Spell that for me.
Foon, Foongus.
Thank you.
Foongus.
Foongus.
It's literally like Davis is.
Oh my god, it's awful.
It's got a Pokeball on top, and it's just a little mushroom.
Yeah.
It's
It's,
fun.
okay.
That's a
Fungus
fair.
and its
fair find.
Pokemon or its evolution are cool because it's Fungus and then Amoongus. So it's like, the phrase Fungus Among Us.
I don't know the phrase.
What?
I know it.
I do.
There's a Fungus Among Us? Whatever.
K.
Idiot.
You're an idiot. Go, Corey. Last pick.
My last pick is Smoochum. That thing is just fucking terrifying.
Jinx and Smoochum on your list?
Yes.
Corey
What?
hates the whole family.
Corey really does not like black women.
What that has nothing to do with it.
I didn't want to say it. All right. Does it have another third evolved form too?
Yeah, it's Oprah.
All
Turns
right,
into Oprah.
Davis.
And
What?
I'm the one.
What?
You're gonna get Corey canceled. All right, Davis. What's your last pick?
Zubat can suck fat nut.
Hey.
Zubat can indeed.
Yes.
Hey, guess what? You're in a cave. Guess what? You're gonna run into 8,000 of.
All the variants of Zubats through all the
Only
different versions of
8,000.
the games, all of them
Suck.
are terrible. Whatever the new Zubat is, the Woobat, the
Woobat.
Oh,
Woobat. Shit. Woobat might be worse than Zubat. Woobat's like Zubat's downy cousin. I say that.
Alright.
No. No.
and because Shane, what's your last pick?
Cut that.
My last pick is actually a Pokemon that I really love, but it's Shed Ninja. It's
Okay.
and I have an actual reasoning for this.
What?
It's a 1 HP Pokemon that has the ability Wonder Guard, so anything that's not super effective against it doesn't hurt it. The problem is it's a bug type. So there's so much that's super effective against it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my reasoning. I love it though. It's great unless you run into fire or flying or rock or ghost or
Guess what
dark.
you're gonna run into?
One of those.
Literally all of those.
Yeah.
Shane is indeed a bug type. Yeah, if Shane was a type, I'd imagine he'd probably be a bug type.
Ooh, oh my god.
Shane would be bug normal. Or normal.
Normal. He would just be normal.
normal.
First ever and only. Because they stopped making him that way because they realized this is stupid.
Yep. Did anybody have any honorable mentions? Because
I can't remember
I
its
didn't.
name, and
So
it
no.
was gonna be my last one. It's the blue thing where in Smash Bros. If you hit it like it wobbles
Wobbuffet.
back. Wobbuffet, thank you.
Ah!
Could not remember his name.
A fat.
Fucking hate that thing.
my honorable mentions were Unknown, because it's just a stupid.
You know what? Good point.
And Burmy, because it's just a little centipede thing. That's
Did you say unknown?
Yeah.
Unknown are awesome.
no wrong.
No.
Unknowns
Not
suck.
wrong. You all suck, and you're all haters.
All right,
Yes.
Unknown's cool because I can spell butts with it like, on my fridge or something. But besides that, it's like
Yes, I'm gonna put Pokemon on my fridge.
I
or
will.
else they-
All right, our lists for the one and final time. Don's got Probass, Mr. Mime, Klefki, Gulpin, and Swalot, Fungus. Corey's got Jinx, Bidoof, Weedle, Goldeen, Smoochum. Davis has got Dunsparce, Shuckle, Pineco, Voltorb, Zubat. Shane's got Trubbish, Gothorita, Scrafty, Spinda,
stop,
and Shedinja.
stop dabbing.
And Shane dabs because he's literally a cartoon character.
I dabbed for every time you mentioned a Pokemon on my list. And I hate myself so much, but I'm also holding back laughter from it.
And you should. All right, and to finish this episode today with our This Day in Gaming History, a game that a remaster is actually coming out towards the end of this month. In 1998, also, Medieval was released on the PlayStation.
Medieval.
So, Medieval. Did you guys, Corey, or I know Davis, you were talking about how you had played it or you wanted to play the remaster or whatever. Did anybody else
Yep.
actually play this whole game?
I don't think
I
I've ever
haven't.
even
I've
hold
always
of
wanted
heard of
to.
this.
I don't remember anything about it besides the skeleton guy, and that was like, a super powerful weapon turned into like a dragon or something. But I remember having a lot of fun playing when I was at one of my friends' house when I was really young.
Yep. Well, we get the remaster coming out, and it was released on this day in 1998. So it also officially today can drink along with Pokemon. So they can go to the pub and have a pint. So
if it wasn't a video game.
you know what, Shane? You can just crawl back under the rock that we found you from today and go back to sleep.
Go back to your alcove.
I want to so bad.
With that, we will see you again next week. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you don't forget to subscribe and like and do all those things and follow us on YouTube. Do those things.
Make sure to find Shane on Twitter, follow him, and then unfollow.
You don't have to do that, but
no, do that, please.
Subscribe,
Enjoy
watch
my
our
humor.
videos, share it.
It's
do all
not.
those
It's not on
things.
Twitter.
See you guys next week. Bye.
Bye,
I'm going to
love
bed.
you.
Yeah.
Heart you so much.